You know, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well. What? Oh yeah. Hey, do you ever feel like someone's watching you? No? Yeah, I'm just getting that vibe right now, so you know what, I'm gonna call you back later.
Hello and welcome to the lab. I am Ryan and we have a very, very special guest for you today. Coming all the way to your screens, it is Rhonda.
It's Rhonda.
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 It's Rhonda.
All right, Rhonda, what have we been talking about here at the lab the last few weeks?
That mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell.
Not really. We've been talking about faith.
Oh,
You know what faith means?
yes.
All right. You want to tell us?
It's being sure of the things we hope for and knowing something is real even if we do not see it.
Exactly. That is exactly what it means. And today we're going to dive deeper in how we can live that out. And that's coming to you first. And then right after, we have
The Labby Lab Games.
the first annual Labby Lab Games. It's
Dance
gonna be
team.
awesome. Right. Yeah, we're going to dance.
And then the main event.
Super exciting. Kieran's going to give us an incredible story in the main event. We're super stoked.
All right, but before we get started, let's see how we can live out our faith.
Hello and welcome to Story Time with Ryan. Today's story, we're going to be learning about two friends, Brian and Chelsea. And we'll see how you can help others know Jesus. So let's read this story together. Brian was going to meet his friends at the basketball court. He was texting up the boys. He was so excited to ball up with the boys. But he saw his friend Chelsea sitting on the ground crying because she lost her dog, Poppy. Brian stopped because he saw someone sad and wanted to be a good friend. But he also wanted to go play with the boys. Oh yeah, hey boys, I'll come over there. I'm just getting my stuff and I'm ready to ball up. All right? Yeah. No, you're definitely gonna lose. No. He looked over at Chelsea. He could see that she was pretty upset. She looked like she was crying and didn't know what to do. He knew that a good friend would go and talk to them, but he also knew that he wanted to have fun with the boys. So he stopped and asked himself, what would Jesus do?
Brian, are you coming?
Guys, just hold up a little bit. I'll be there later. Chelsea, what's wrong?
Oh, it's my dog. I can't find her anywhere. She ran away.
Oh, not your pit bull, Karen.
She's my lab retriever, Poppy.
Pepper?
Poppy.
I can't believe she's gone.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
I can't find her anywhere.
We can go look for her if you want.
What do you mean? It's Tuesday. You have to go play basketball with the fellas.
No, Saturdays are for the boys. On Tuesday, we just train, but we can do that another time. That's fine.
So you're saying you would actually go look for her with me?
Yeah, would love to look for Pepper with you.
Poppy.
I would love to look for her with you.
Well, why would you want to do that?
Well, you know, I was standing over there. I got a text from the boys saying, are you going to come? And I saw you and I just wanted to help you out. I felt like that's what Jesus would do.
That's so kind of you.
Yeah.
So you do want to go look for
Yeah, I
her?
would love to. Two heads are better than one.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Karen!
Poppy.
Pepper!
It's Poppy.
So Brian and Chelsea went and looked for hours for Poppy. But they found Poppy, and it was exciting. And after that, Brian ended up playing basketball with the boys, and Chelsea was just super excited to have her dog back. And they lived happily ever after. The end. Now you're probably asking yourself at home, how did Brian help Chelsea know who Jesus is without actually telling Chelsea about Jesus? And here's the answer for you. Brian acted like Jesus. Brian acted like Jesus. Jesus would sit with people and hear them out and talk to them about their feelings. And that's what Brian knew he had to do. And for you at home, it's not always talking about Jesus, reading your Bible in front of others, and praying loudly in front of others. But it can just be simply acting like Jesus. It's helping your parents clean your garage or clean your room. It's helping your neighbors shovel their snow when it's winter. Or it's simply being a good friend at school. Whatever it is, you can always act like Jesus, and you should act like Jesus, no matter what. And that's how you can help others know who Jesus is. And that's our Live It Out for today.
Welcome, everyone, to the first ever
Labby Lab Games!
We are your hosts.
And also competitors, conflict of interest.
Yes, 100%. But
We have games.
we have challenges
We have experiments
and a big grand prize.
that someone will hopefully maybe win.
Me.
Well, I think so too. So let's go to us on the first challenge.
Welcome back. We are here on scene. We're going to hand it over to our contestants. It is time for our fire starting challenge.
We are going to see which one of us can make the biggest fire.
That's right.
It's going to be awesome. Hit the lights and let's do this. I'm just going to pour this on here. And it's going to be awesome.
I'm just going to make some bubbles. See what happens.
And we're going to light it in 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
That was awesome. Let's go to Ryan and Kelsey on the next challenge.
Welcome back. We are here at challenge number 2. Ryan, how are you feeling after that first one?
Yeah, I'm feeling...
That's awesome. So now we are going to start our second one. So Ryan, take it away.
All right, so what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna have to land this disc on that table over there, but we have to hit it off the wall, all right? Hey! I got 1. 1 is the score to beat, Kelsey. Try to beat that.
I will beat that, thank you. I didn't beat it. It's okay. Well, that's all of our challenges here at the Labby Lab Games. Ryan, how'd you find that?
It was a time, you know, we had some challenges, we had some fun, and games happened.
That's correct.
And I am now here with Kelsey, reporting on field. Kelsey, what did you learn about yourself today at the Labby Lab Games?
Well, Ryan, I learned today.
That is fantastic. I'm so happy that you learned more about yourself. Now, that was the first annual Labby Lab Games. You're probably wondering who won. Who won, Kelsey?
Well, that's a good question, but for now, we gotta look at the facts, all right?
facts.
We did some games, okay? We lit some things on fire.
We threw some discs onto a table.
100%. Airplanes, paper airplanes.
Cards were shuffled.
That's right. Cars were shuffled.
Now, oh wait, hold up. Do you hear that?
I do.
They want to know who won. And we got to give them the answer. Oh, but you hear that music. That means that is it for the Labby Lab Games. We will see you this time next year. That is all for now.
We sing and we shout and we dance. There is freedom, freedom. There is hope unending. In you, Jesus, Jesus. So we sing and we shout and we dance. We will sing, sing, sing at the top of our lungs. We will shout, Jesus, you are the one. We will dance, dance, dance because of your love. We sing and we shout and we dance. We will sing, sing, sing at the top of our lungs. We will shout, Jesus, you are the one. We will dance, dance, dance because of your love. We sing and we shout and we dance for your glory. And we sing and we shout and we dance for your glory.
Thank you, dance team. That was great.
And you at home, your dance moves were incredible as well.
They were fire.
Yeah. Like literal fire or like, Rhonda, sometimes I don't know what
Don't
you...
be silly, Ryan. If they were real fire, you'd have to call the firefighters.
That is true. But you know what else is going to be fire? The main.
Event.
So Kieran, take it away.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the main event. We are super excited that you are here and joining us because we are in the podcast studio. Now, this computer I've heard is very powerful and I can do some pretty incredible things when I press this button. So let's see. Whoa! Well, that was cool. Today, we're gonna be learning all about how you can help others know Jesus. And today's story is about a man named Paul. So let's take a look.
Oh, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Hold up, not quite. This wasn't that Paul. This was the Paul that used to put people in jail if they believed in Jesus. That is until he met Jesus himself. Now, Paul, when he met Jesus, he made it his mission to go across the world telling everybody he knew about Jesus. And so that is where our story picks up today.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm in Athens, Greece for the whole day. I don't cut trees down, but that's okay. What is this unusual statue?
I am Zeus, the god of thunder. See my lightning bolt? Shazam!
God of Thunder, is that a thing?
Oh, sure. Athens has all sorts of gods. God of music, goddess of love, a god of responsible dental hygiene. We're everywhere. Shazam!
But there's only one true God. I am very upset.
Hey, don't insult me. Didn't I mention I got a lightning bolt? You're going down, mortal. Shazam! Shazam!
Now it is true that Paul was upset that all these statues were built to honor fake gods. But unfortunately, those statues didn't speak.
Aw, man.
Bet.
There are statues of gods everywhere. There's a god of woodworking, a god of the sea, and what's this? An altar? To an unknown god? I've got to talk to someone about this.
Shazam! Shh. Sorry.
Now there's something you should know about Athens when Paul visited 2,000 years ago. And it's that they were so full of great thinkers and philosophers, and they loved to talk about ideas. But here's the thing, they weren't super familiar with Jesus and how he had died and been raised back to life for you and me. And so Paul went and told everybody that he could about Jesus.
Excuse me, are you from Athens?
Toga! Ah!
Yeah, okay, I just wanted to say, Jesus has risen from the dead.
Toga? It's the only Greek word I know.
Well, people were confused about what Paul was saying, so they took him to a meeting for something called the Areopagus. It was a place where some of the brightest and most powerful minds of Athens would meet to gather and talk about new ideas.
People of Athens, I can see that you are very religious.
I saw all the things you worship, even an altar to an unknown god.
Toga, toga, toga.
I'm going to tell you about this unknown god.
Toga?
He is the God who made the world and everything in it. He gives life to all people.
Toga? Toga.
It's true. You know how some of your poets have said, we are God's children?
Toga.
That's right, we are God's children. So we shouldn't think God is a statue made out of stone. God can raise a man from the dead.
Hey, you know what? When Paul started sharing about Jesus, people listened. But when Paul started talking about the dead being raised, some of the people made fun of the idea.
Toga.
Some wanted to hear more.
Toga.
And some became followers of Jesus.
Toga! No, wait. I thought of another word. Euro!
One of the things I love about the story is that the people of Athens had never met Jesus. They hadn't even seen him. But because of Paul, they were able to have faith in Jesus, and that is the best decision anyone can ever make. Now I understand what you're saying. Kieran, how are we supposed to get to Athens, Greece, and tell more people about Jesus? Now, it's probably not the best idea to do during a global pandemic right now. I get it. But here's the thing. Some of you who are going to be going overseas in the future, that is awesome. You're going to be doing exactly what Paul was doing, going out and telling others about Jesus. But for now, each and every one of us, we have the opportunity to show Jesus to others and help others know Jesus by our actions, by what we say and what we do. That is exciting. So whether that's going over to a friend's house and helping them as they're going through a hard time, maybe that's calling them on the phone and saying, hey, you know what, I don't understand, but I'm with you. Know that you're not alone. Or maybe it's talking to your little sibling as they're feeling frustrated and angry, or a whole host of other things. You can help others know Jesus, and that is amazing.
Rhonda, why are you crying? Oh, it's because you're super excited to tell others about Jesus. Yeah. And I know, like, for you could help others by helping them with their science experiments. And for the kids at home, like what you were just saying, if you didn't hear that, kids at home, you could do a lemonade stand or read the Bible with your friends or pray for them. And you want me to pray right now? So everybody, let's pray. God, thank you so much for this incredible time here at the lab where we can learn more about you. So God, would you help us in helping others know who you are? Whether that be through reading the Bible or praying for them, or maybe doing other bigger things like joining them on the basketball court or going and playing soccer or just going on a bike ride. Whatever it is, would you give us the courage to help others know who you are? And so God, if there's any kid at home that wants to have a relationship with you, wants to start that friendship with you, would they just pray along with me right now? God, I know I've done wrong things. I know I've messed up, but God, I thank you that you sent your son, Jesus, to die on the cross for me. And so God, I believe in you, and I want you to come into my life, and I want to be your friend forever. So God, would you be with us this week? Would you be with us this month and this summer? We all said, amen.
Amen. Ryan,
What's up, Rhonda?
I have something to tell you.
Oh yeah, tell us.
It's been me this whole time.
What?
This is the end of the video. Before you go, make sure you take a look at our description. We have the Devos there that we want you guys to take a look at with your parents. There's 4 days of amazing stuff in there to look through the Bible and our story. And also one last thing, we want you to connect with your parents and ask some questions with them. So parents, make sure you take a look at the screen and pause it so we can read through the questions and discuss that as a family. We want to give you that opportunity to empower your students and to empower your kids and to have those discussions together. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you all next week. See you later.
and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace